we have no choice but to protest. And sometimes, I mean, to be very honest, I think the government also sometimes is not prepared to discuss it, so it's easier to adjourn the parliament. No, every day when either it's in the question hour or in the 0 hour, whenever the parliament functions, of course, and in any debates, we do raise the concerns of Tamil Nadu and its people, and we fight for the rights of the states. So I think these are the most important things.
And it's been a very stormy session this time around. There's been a lot of disruption.
Yes.
There's been...
it's been mostly disruptions and then a few sessions.
Rightly put. But, at the end of the day, there are different points of view. And of course, there are serious national issues that come up. There are multiple points of view. There are, of course, issues, and putting the central government in the dock is important. But there are also some regional parties that have voiced their opinion, and it's all out there in the public domain. They say that, look here, we are not able to talk about the issues that affect us as states. How do you look at this?
See, to be fair, both are important concerns. When you want to raise something, which is of importance nationally and which affects everybody, and the government does not allow debate or discussion on it, then we have no choice but to protest. And sometimes, I mean, to be very honest, I think the government also sometimes is not prepared to discuss it, so it's easier to adjourn the parliament.
But isn't that such a waste of people's taxpayers' money?
Because
such valuable time, so many resources that go into parliament.
Yes, definitely. I think when the opposition parties want to raise an issue, I think any government should allow that, and there should be a discussion and a debate about it. I mean, whatever questions are raised, I think it is the duty of the government to answer it.
Right.
So when you don't give space for that, there are so many issues which have been, given to the parliament to, have a discussion on it. And when the government refuses, after a point, the opposition doesn't have a choice. And we have to, disrupt parliament.
Right.
But of course, others, whatever is considered as smaller issues or issues of the states, that, I mean, it affects us also. As a state, it affects us, and we want to talk about things which our people are interested in. That gets lost in the process. So
right.
it's very sad on one side when so many things are there of which concerns people, and we're not able to raise it.
Absolutely. Now, we've been seeing protests on a number of issues, in Parliament. But some of the opposition parties, the TMC, the SP, for instance, have not been participating in those protests. We've also recently seen senior leaders like Mr. Lalu Prasad Yadav, Mr. Sharad Pawar, all talk about the need for a change as far as the India Alliance's leadership is concerned. Where do you stand on this?
No, our party is, we are quite happy with the way it is, but of course when there is a consensus, when there is going to be a discussion, and if there needs to be a change, or if everybody wants to, there's a consensus with that, I don't think my leader has any issues with it, but I think we are very clear, we are with the India Alliance, and I think it is more on ideology and what is important, on secularism and issues like that.
Right.
It's not a matter of leadership.